Hello guys and welcome back to our channel. Today we will cover the top 10 attractions in Switzerland, famously known as Heaven on Earth. So sit back and grab your preferred beverage as we dive right into this video. Bern's Old Town. Bern's Old Town is one of Switzerland's most picturesque towns. Its cobblestone pathways, flanked with sandstone arcaded buildings, have changed hardly anything in the last couple of centuries, and you'll be able to view some of Bern's oldest and most prominent sites, which will definitely quench your aesthetic thirst. The Aare River surrounds the Altstadt on three sides, establishing a natural boundary for this ancient district. Fountains and arcades built centuries ago also add to the beauty of the medieval community. Trams run through the Altstadt for a brief glimpse of the river and the most spectacular fountains and statues, but strolling is the best way to see them all. Owing to its beauty, Bern's Old City has been a UNESCO World Heritage Site since 1983. Awe-inspiring visitors with its imposing sandstone buildings and undeniable beauty. Mount Matterhorn. This pyramid-shaped Colossus mountain is one of the world's most recognized, making it a must-see in Switzerland. Particularly known as the Jewel of the Alps, Mount Matterhorn has a majestic height of 4,478 meters. It is one of the tallest summits in the Alps and touches the border between Switzerland and Italy. Adventurous mountaineers from all over the world gather in Switzerland to attempt the summit. You can enjoy the spectacular view by taking a walk around the region, but if you don't feel like walking, you have a better option: the famous cable car. The summit is where you'll find the highest cable car station in the Alps, providing amazing views of the mountain peak and well beyond. A trip to the Matterhorn doesn't get much more Swiss than this. Swiss National Park. It can be a task to decide where to go in a country with spectacular views at every turn. But one thing seems certain: you must visit the Swiss National Park in Zernez. It's the country's only national park and is well known for its rich biodiversity, which may be explored via an 80-kilometer network of hiking paths. The national park was founded in 1914 and is the oldest in the Alps. So the first thing it'll show you is how the Alps were before tourists. From snow-crusted glaciers to enchanting pastures, this place has a lot to offer. There are numerous hiking trails to select from, each of which takes visitors past unforgettable sights. And if you're fortunate, you might see some of the park's occupants, which include red squirrels, ibexes, and red deer. Lake Geneva. Lake Geneva is one of Switzerland's most scenic destinations, stretching from Geneva in the west to Lucerne in the east. It certainly is vast enough to have the largest amount of water in Central Europe and has an average depth of about 270 meters. Shared between Switzerland and France, the lake does indeed offer some spectacular views. The Chablais Alps from the southern border of the body, while the western Bernese Alps from its eastern border. Some specific locations provide views of the majestic Grand Combin and Mont Blanc high peaks too. From the international buzz of Geneva to the countless wineries that creep up the slopes around the lake, you'll find countless means to enjoy yourself. For more energetic guests, windsurfing, water skiing, and kayaking are all options. However, if you're under the weather or are not into these kind of activities in general, you may simply relax and admire the scenery from the deck of a paddle boat as it crosses the peaceful lake. Lucerne's Old Town. Lucerne's Old Town is small in comparison to other European cities, but that merely makes it more convenient to stroll around. It is located on the right side of the River Reuss, which is crossed by Lucerne's most popular tourist site, the 14th century Chapel Bridge. The city wall surrounds Old Town, which has squares with fountains and cobblestone streets. Murals painted on several buildings can be found when visitors wander through Old Town, which is considered one of the most attractive sites in Switzerland. Visitors will also treat their eyes to beautiful painted wood timber dwellings of medieval burgesses. On top of that, quite a lot of eateries invite visitors to sit at beautifully set tables and enjoy themselves. Rhine Falls. Being Europe's largest and certainly the most spectacular too, the Rhine Falls is definitely worth a visit. Several viewing platforms allow visitors to take in the splendor of the waterfall, which is located near the northern town of Schaffhausen. If you're feeling particularly daring, you can rent a boat and explore some neighboring castles from the water. However, if you want your trip to the falls to be a total success, you should take the time to walk from Worth Castle, located directly at the major harbor, all the way back to the car park at Laufen Castle. To add to the exciting activities at the Rhine Falls every August, as part of Switzerland's National Day celebrations, the falls stage a spectacular firework display that draws tourists from all across the country. Wonderfully lighted in various colors, fireworks, bouquets, and light effects mesmerize Europe's tallest waterfall, providing a one-of-a-kind and spectacular experience. Chateau de Chillon. A visit to the Swiss Riviera could be incomplete without a stop at the medieval Chateau de Chillon or the Chillon Castle. This 1,000-year-old historical landmark is situated in a natural setting on the shores of Lake Geneva in Switzerland, at the foot of the Alps. Individual or group visits are available unaccompanied, guided, or with an audio guide. Throughout the year, Chillon also hosts exhibitions, artistic and popular performances, and concerts. This masterpiece was built back in the 10th century. The castle rooms were then adorned with art and artifacts that visitors can enjoy even today, and it became a lakeside summer house for the affluent counts of Savoy for almost 4 centuries. The castle is Switzerland's most visited historical monument and a must-see visit while touring the country. The Olive Trail. The Olive Trail, also called Sentiero di Gandria, begins in the little village of Gandria and winds through old trees that embrace the sun-kissed mountainside of Montebrae. The 4-kilometer-long trail will enhance your information about the history and scientific nature of olive tree growth. Not only is the climb enjoyable, but it also provides breathtaking views of the lake below. Wandering among the terraces is freeing, making you feel unburdened as you explore nature. There are also numerous exhibits that illustrate the history of olive trees and their cultivation. This tranquil walk is ideal for nature lovers and will leave you refreshed and ready to experience the rest of Lugano's great sights. Lake Lucerne. Lake Lucerne, Switzerland's 4th largest lake, definitely deserves a visit. Despite the fact that it is surrounded by the Alps, the weather is normally moderate. Although it is one of Switzerland's most popular tourist sites, the lake can have a foreboding vibe when fogged in. The beaches are lined with hotels and resorts. The beauty of Lake Lucerne is explained by its breathtaking scenery. A steamboat journey over Lucerne's convoluted lake on a sunny summer day is an unforgettable experience. Trips in the saloon motor yachts while the snow-covered winter landscape passes by outside can only be defined as pure tranquility. Aside from boating, hiking, and cycling, popular activities include excursions to the Rutli Meadow, the mystical location of Swiss freedom. Blausee. Blausee, located in the Kander River Valley, is a little lake that has a lot to offer. It is among the loveliest lakes in Switzerland. The lake is named for its deep blue water, which is fed by subsurface springs. According to legend, the lake obtained its blue color from the blue-eyed maiden who died of a broken heart. This gorgeous lake is located in the middle of the Blausee Nature Park in a thick green forest, owing to its very special color and crystal clear water. The lake has been a renowned tourist destination for decades, yet it preserves a sense of quiet and solitude. Favorite pleasures include fishing, hiking, and picnics. A hotel right on the edge of the beautiful lake offers a full-service spa if you simply want to relax. That's it for today. Which place on this list would you like to visit first? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe. See you next time.